Now let's take an overview of the naming process and talk about different types of names, what makes a name effective, and the very linguistic properties of names where meaning and sound or pronunciation come together. We'll also cover how to gather your list of names, including the most relevant notes. Okay, let's talk about different types of names. In general, we like to consider three types of names. The first type of name can tell you what the product or service is about. And a good example of that is Microsoft. When Microsoft first launched, they made software for microcomputers. And from that, you can see where they came up with their name, Microsoft. Okay, that's one type of name. It tells you what the product or service does. The second type of name tells you about the founder or the location of the product or service. So for example, looking again at the computing industry, Dell. Michael Dell was the founder of Dell Computers, and the company still bears his name. Another example is often found in local service industries, such as Charlestown Lawn Care, a lawn care business that services an area called Charlestown. Now there's a third type of name, which is an abstract name. And a good example of that in the computing industry is Apple. Apple doesn't really explain what the product or service is, and it doesn't really tell you where it came from. But it does call to mind many different concepts, such as the tasty apple fruit, which has a lot of positive connotations. The apple in the Garden of Eden that fell from the tree of knowledge. And the apple that fell from the tree, supposedly, on Sir Isaac Newton's head. All those different concepts of apple don't directly explain the service, but they do speak to a strong emotive bond that the company wanted to create with their customers. Okay, that's the third type of name, an abstract name, but you can see how even an abstract name has some underlying connection with the audience, and that's what's important.